Sitting here painting, watching body cam videos. Kind of a mess, isn't that? My bangs. Gonna have to fix that. I hope that everybody can hear me. I really do. I hope everybody can hear me. Oh, labels. What, we can play games here? We can play games here? Hi. Well, it's Thursday night? Yeah, it's Thursday night. Thursday night, I watched Lolcow Bus. I watched Lolcow Glass. Um, I really am not a big fan of Amberlynn Reed. Just don't like her smug attitude because she's kind of awful. She's kind of an awful human. And she likes to make it out to be like people don't like her because she's overweight. That's not it. That's not it. That is just her insecurity about her overweight with herself coming out. No, people don't really like her because she let Rarity out so that she could stay with Schlamy for another week or however long. Why else do people not like her? Why else is she a horrible person? I mean, I feel like letting the kitten out in a totally like she uprooted all the pets from Oklahoma all the way to wherever Schlamy is, the feeder. And so Rarity got left out, and not even the state that she's like used to being in. So, I mean, and she's just, she's not with Amber anymore. She's not with Amber anymore. So, but there's other things too. She mostly, she just has to get over herself. I mean, she blames everybody for her being overweight. It's always because, her mom abused her or she had a rough life. She came from a foster family. There's always an excuse. That's why sometimes she's called Excuse Lynn. So, let's see. Go to live chat. What else does this stuff do? Chat center, automatic translation. Okay. Never mind. Let's see. Pin to the live stream. No, I don't want to do that. What is that? Choose a sticker. I don't want to type anything on my phone. So, what's up? So yeah, I'm painting. I'm painting and watching body cam videos, talking shit about Amberlynn Reed. We can probably do tarot too. I just don't have those cards over here. But if somebody shows up and wants me to ask a question, I can absolutely do that. But for right now, I want to paint. So, dinner plate. I went to work for a little bit today. It was, as fun as orientation can be. There's a really loud drunk person getting arrested on body cam on my laptop. That's you screaming. She's 33. Her name is Jamie. I'm sorry, Janie. Like Janie's got a gun. I want to know where the channel is where people get to watch their own body cam video. That would be like the #1 channel, I think, in YouTube. So, police surprise toxic mother after she terrorizes an apartment complex. We're not going to do that. Oh, okay. So sometimes I watch this channel, Sigma Male, just because I'm kind of old fashioned in my beliefs. And I like to kind of watch people troll on the feminists. I like to watch that. So, but I can't turn it up very loud because then I'll get like copyright. But I want to watch something too. I want to watch something too while I paint. So I don't really watch it. I just listen to it. Oh wow. Unarmed ROTC students kill with their bare hands. Okay, that's serious. Maybe not that. Labyrinth of the Minotaur is real, and it's worse than a myth. Okay? No. I'm a queen. I don't need to pay for anything. I mean, clock it. Shelter dogs? No. Unfiltered Talk USA? I think that's going to be very triggering. So, no. So, no, no, no. We've got a lovely lady here that I'm working on. She's going to have some kind of a light here, but this is kind of going to be like an exercise in shadow or light. However, both. So obviously the light's going to be coming from the top. So then I'm going to have to adjust all of the colors like for the same color that the light is going to be. It's going to be needing to like fall down. And since she's very much an exotic dancer, I think it's got to be like, I don't know, I'm thinking like probably like a neon, like orange light, possibly. A red light is kind of course, red light. I mean, I guess I could still go red light. It's just that I've got this blue, purple, pink action going on, and I feel like orange is going to land better with these colors. So, I think for this part right here, I'm probably going to do some yellow. So that's going to be brighter because obviously it's not a bright white light. It's going to be a bright orange light, but I want it to be bright underneath the orange. So if you don't know, I have not taken any art classes ever. So all of my paintings are kind of like, let's try to figure this out. How will it work? And that's how it goes. Sometimes it's horrible and I paint over it. And sometimes it turns out really pretty. And so far I'm liking her. I really do enjoy the female form. Although said earlier, I'm a traditional kind of girl, so I don't swing that way towards the ladies. But I do love women are beautiful. Women's bodies are beautiful. Amberlynn Reed's body would be beautiful if she wasn't a horrible person. That's the truth. So her arm is kind of like that. So obviously this light is definitely going to hit right here. This is going to be her hair. And I think I actually want like a pretty flower to be in her hair. But this is not really, I don't know how that's going to go. This painting isn't really, I mean, I guess it's not giving me much with this style, technique, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is called. There's not a lot of room for detail. At least I don't think. Gotta get like there, because underarm area. Okay. I have a pretty decent sized brush. I was told that if you don't like your painting, get a bigger brush. And I think think that kind of works sometimes. So we're gonna focus more down on the body, and then I'll go up towards her face. So happy Thursday. Happy Thursday night. Happy Thursday night and painting with Andrea. Painting is my most favorite thing to do. I do like this yellow though, with this pink and this purple and blue. I do like that. I think that the orange for the light is going to be a really good idea. I think it was a really good idea. So, I don't know if you watch body cam videos, but people go out in public and do some of the dumbest stuff. For real. They absolutely do. Okay. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in the background. I guess I should try to make some kind of like amalgamation of a bunch of like lights, like in some kind of Monet pattern. Wish I knew what the style would be called. This is like an Andrea style painting. This is absolutely an Andrea style painting. So, I feel like the more that I accentuate the light and the shadow, the more that it's going to accentuate the curves, the more I think it's going to make the curves visible. So I want that to dry a little bit better, or a little bit more. More naked ladies. I don't think these naked lady paintings can go in the community market. It's okay. They will find their way to whoever wants them. If you care, I'm using canary yellow. Oh no, I'm not. Not canary yellow. I'm just like telling stories over here. It's Naples yellow. So it's not quite as bright of a yellow. It's really pretty. Okay. I think it's going to be dry up here. Acrylics, obviously. Have her hands like right around here. I think she's very pretty. I absolutely think she's very pretty. The silly girl in this body cam video, she's just acting a fool. And now she's crying. Like, bitch, you did this to yourself. You did this to you. Okay, so I'll use this little bit smaller brush for her facials. For her facials. I don't know if you know who Orville Peck is, but I was thinking about giving her like an Orville Peck fringe mask. I think I'm still gonna do that. Because yeah, I kinda like that. I think it's gonna be good for this. Because really in reality I kinda want this to be kind of like a CD bar. That's the energy I'm wanting to create here. The energy I'm wanting to convey. You know, skeezy CD bar with really shitty beer. It's probably hot. It's not even cold. You know, there's like one dancer. There's like 3 people in the whole building. That's the vibe I want to go for. You know, if you know who Orville Peck is, then you'll know that that is a lot of his videos are. And I love Orville Peck. So, you know, I feel like I don't know what else to do. What else do I do? How do I do this in the background? You know, obviously there's going to be like beer signs and beer lights and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm going to accomplish that towards the end. The thing with the light is I need to get everything that's going to have the light shining on it painted and then go over with like almost like a wash of like orange. I guess we could go ahead and do like beer signs and some kind of like some people out here in the audience. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. We can do that. You know why we can do that? Because this is my art. Oh wow, people are here. Hi, Sherry Flower. Hello. Okay. Well, I hope you have sweet dreams. If you have any more cool dreams about guitar picks or me and you, anything awesome, then make sure to write them down and let me know. New subscriber, Luisa Garcia's boyfriend Enrique Albino. What are his feelings for you? Oh, okay. Yeah, give me just 1 second and I will absolutely grab my cards and I will ask you that. But have sweet dreams, Sherry Flower. Thank you for being here. I'm definitely going to keep painting. Okay, so una momenta, por favor. Yo sabe poquito español. So that's about all I can say. But muchas gracias for being here. So I think that you want to know Luisa's boyfriend. What are his feelings for me? What are his feelings? So Luisa's boyfriend. What are Luisa's boyfriend's feelings for Petey Pete? Okay, Petey Pete. Petey Pete. Petey Pete. Okay, I'm sorry. Yo lo siento. Okay. I hope this works. I hope I'm asking the right question. Okay. What are his feelings for me? Petey Pete. Okay. Luisa's boyfriend. Luisa's boyfriend. What are Luisa's boyfriend's feelings for Petey Pete? What are Luisa's boyfriend's feelings? Oh man, it almost went all in the paint. I guess I should move that. Judgment and double reversed. Okay, so double reversed is like turning away from a toxic situation, turning away from any kind of vice, like or addiction. So drinking, drugs, sexual affairs, you know, that are like not with somebody that you're supposed to be with. So, i.e., cheating. So That's what the devil can kind of, well, that's what he does represent. So it's reversed. So it looks like his feelings are making a judgment to turn away. The boyfriend's feelings are making a judgment. Maybe something happened. Possibly somebody got caught. Somebody got in trouble. It's the judgment card. It's like, because there's this judgment. Somebody found out and these people are naked and they're like, oh my gosh, please don't do anything horrible, like save us, please forgive us. Um, and then the devil reversed again. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Luisa's boyfriend, the feelings are that he's going to quit this because I think he got caught with something. I hope that answered your question because I feel like the language barrier, maybe I didn't ask the right question. I'm not totally sure. I really um, hope that I answered the question. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that very much. It helps me a lot. And thank you for being here. And feel free to ask another question if you want to ask another question. My cats, they're on my bed being little babies. Okay, well, thank you for being here, Pete. And I'm gonna go back to painting for a little bit. So I'll turn around here in just a second and see if there's any other questions or anything. But I don't want my paint to. Man, this guy is just yelling so much. He listened to the police and he wouldn't have to be getting tased. Duh. I don't want the paint to dry though. Okay, so her hair. Okay, not. Mm, Man, I'm not gonna lie, the background is kind of. I'm a little bit intimidated. Okay, so down here at the bottom, if she is a dancer, we've got to have a stage down here. Okay, so I can start with that. And then there's going to have to be some kind of like little bulb lights, around the stage. Um, Maybe it would help me if I got the actual entire pole going right here. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to put these cards right here. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to stay with the cobalt blue. It's like, I think it's got like this dried piece. Oh yeah, should have asked Jell to tell me if my microphone was working good. big old clump in the middle of it. Ah, that's what happens when your paint gets a little old, a little bit old. Okay. Okay, much better. Muy mejor. Hope everybody had a good day. Apologize if I said that already. Okay, so I'm gonna do. There's definitely gonna have to be like some black in this painting, but it's gonna be more towards the bottom and like the corner area because she's in the spotlight, obviously. Fun story time. Fun story time. Facts about Andrea. Whenever I was 25, I was a bartender and I decided to try to be, well, I wanted to be a bartender at the titty bar, but you can't just go and be a bartender. You have to like cocktail waitress and you have to cocktail waitress first. So I was a cocktail waitress for one night, one night. I had entirely too many clothes on and I made like 25 cents. It was totally not for me, totally not the place for me. I felt like such a perv because everybody was naked everywhere. And then also, like, the reason this story came to mind is I had to, like, one of my side work duties was to sanitize the poles. Gross. So yeah, I didn't do that for very long. We just stuck with like regular bars. Like in regular bars, I was totally dressed like a stink, but at the titty bar, it was too many clothes. Okay. Well, kind of feel like Pete didn't tell me if I answered his question or her question, if I helped or not. But I kind of put myself here to just answer questions without really any closure from the other side. So can't be too bummed. I would like to know if I helped. Okay, so now we're going to work on the stage. So her knee's right there. I feel like it's going to be like a round stage. I feel like it is. I feel like it's going to be kind of like around like that. Oh yeah. And then of course we're going to put little lights and such all around. I'm going to have to kind of do, I don't have to, but I'm going to try to do the lights carefully because I'm going to try to just use the canvas as the light instead of painting it. I'm just going to try to keep the paint off of the canvas and let the canvas itself be the light. It's going to be the light. Okay. I think it's starting to look good. I definitely like the colors together. I just have to put like highlight colors on them all. Like it's kind of bothering me. More blues. I absolutely have some neon, like fluorescent blue. I have some fluorescent yellow, fluorescent. I don't have fluorescent purple, but I could just have fluorescent pink. I'm kind of an ADD artist a little bit. I'm not really, you know what I'm doing? I'm procrastinating so I don't have to paint the background because it's intimidating me. Absolutely intimidating me. Okay, but I can do it. I can absolutely do it. And if I don't like it, it's a hair. If I don't like it, I can paint over it. But here we go. So the channel I'm currently watching, Shane's Dumb Criminals. And it's pretty hilarious. I mean, every now and then you kind of feel bad for a person on a body cam video because every now and then there's some people that are just having a rough day. But for the most part, these people do it to themselves. And I don't really feel that bad for them. Okay, so this hair obviously has paint on it and not getting stuck to everything. Okay, lights. Lights. That's what we need to work on. I'm going to be like little circle bulbs. Like this. And I just have to make sure they're all basically the same size. So far, I think it's going okay. Okay. Well, hmm, those might be a little bit too close to each other, but it's still going to be okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. I think that's good. Hi. 3 people have liked this. It's kind of a slow night. Thank you so much. It's Smickled? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am kind of trying to I'm procrastinating because I'm a little bit nervous about painting the background. Um, just because it's all new. This is I'm not going to say I haven't ever tried to paint light. I have, but that's what's going to go on with this like spotlight. So, and I know like really when you get up in stage lights, a lot of them are so blinding, they kind of black everything else out. I don't know if I should just do straight black around everything and just maybe I should. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I have no art education. I just like to paint. So thank you for the compliment very, very much. I appreciate you. So I have a whole bunch of this Naples yellow left, so I'm going to use that as the stage. And then we can still, that'll be okay because the light's going to be orange. I think the light being orange is just the perfect choice for the colors. And of course, I'm going to add black, you know, but that's going to be probably at the very end, just to kind of accentuate the shadows, the dark spots, the shadows. Okay. Man, this is like such a blessing. Just getting to sit here. Life is beautiful. Life is good. You know, I'm just painting. I have a place to live. I have beautiful cats. I have food to eat. I mean, I am super, super blessed. So blessed. If the light is coming down, I guess there would be kind of a shadow possibly like right there. Oh, heater came on. It's not really that cold though. It will get that cold, but not right now. It was like 25 degrees last night, you know, and it's like 70 degrees in the daytime. Such a massive gap in between temperatures. I didn't even have my heater on last night because, again, it was like 70 degrees during the day, and I was like, oh, I don't need to turn my heater on. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and like all of my cats are all bundled right next to me, even they were cold. Damn, you turn that heater on. Dang, Gina. Just got paint on my shirt. Literally every item of clothing I have has paint on it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. That's a stage. All the world is a stage. Okay, I don't need to get too focused on like super details here because it's going to be, I'm going to go over it with orange light, but I feel like yellow is going to be a good base color for it. I feel like yellow is going to help the orange that I put on top of it. Delicious. It's like mustard. I love it. I love it. Okay, so maybe if I put like some white, because I really want her hair to kind of pop a little bit more than it is. So possibly if I put some white and just some hair lines and then go over it with like the fluorescent blue, that might really help it to pop more, better, more better. Okay, so there is one thing that is kind of bothering me, and that is the angles of the light. I feel like they're not. I have the coolest ruler. It's the solar system. Oh, some white? Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, should I just do orange on the back, or should I try to paint like people in the crowd, like in off in the distance? I'm really, I'm really insecure and indecisive on that part right now. Like possibly around back in here, I could have some kind of a bar line with just like heads. Maybe I could do a couple of candlelights for tables, maybe. But I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try that. But I do want to get this because the light it needs to, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want the light angles to actually be kind of straight. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit more like this. I feel like that's a little bit more accurate as far as light. I mean, I guess I could make it that big. I could make it just go that way, like that much. I could. I need a pencil. Oh, such a bonehead. I have pencils right here. Okay. And I can even use an orange. Okay. Where is it going to go? I guess her leg is going to kind of like break it up a little bit, but I okay. Now, move this. So it could be, we could start from right here, or I could try to bring it in more and just go more on her face. Lower and bring it out. But not somewhere young, but not like this. Huh. Well, maybe you should start painting again. Thank you for helping me very much. Thank you very much for helping me. So, should I start this light, like the light right here, or should I try to bring it back? Should I don't think I should do too much more of a serious angle, because this one is kind of, I need to make sure I'm going, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like you know what I'm trying to say. Like that. Maybe even more. I don't kind of like that, because it's honestly like, if it goes like that, then her body is like the center. And really, in reality, if anybody is going to, but still, there's definitely way more of an angle there. It's okay that I wrote orange right there, because it's going to be covered in orange. So, I think this. And all the lines are playing tricks with me. Okay. Now I feel like it's still going too far down. I feel like this. There we go. Yeah, I think that that's better. Why? Okay. The metric conversion ruler. Mercury. Diameter of Mercury is 3,032 miles, 4,880 kilometers. The temperature of Mercury is 279 degrees Fahrenheit, or 801 degrees. What? Negative 173 Celsius to, oh, okay. It's 279 degrees Fahrenheit to 801 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's negative 173 degrees Celsius to 427 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot on Mercury. It's kind of hot on Saturn too. but it's a more constant temperature on Venus than it is on Mercury. Mercury's got a big leeway, kind of like what we got going on here, like 70 degrees in the daytime, 25 degrees at night. But Venus is pretty much consistent, 864 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, wow. No, Mars is not too different in temperature than Earth. Really not. That's pretty interesting. I didn't really think that. I wouldn't have thought that. Hmm. The more you know. Hi. What's its boiling point? Thank you. What does that say? Aiden's Outdoor Adventures. Thank you so much. Jesus loves you too. Jesus loves you too. I love that. I love that though. I love hearing that. And any and every time I get to hear it. Thank you. But what's its boiling point for which one? For Mercury? I mean, I don't really know what the boiling point temperature is. I mean, it's a certain it's a set certain degrees, right? I don't know. I feel like if I had to guess, I would guess that the boiling point in Fahrenheit would be like, I don't know, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, but I could be wrong. It may be like 150, 175. Um, yeah, let's see. So Mars's temperature is 125 degrees Fahrenheit to 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, Venus is really big. Venus is almost the exact same size as Earth. Venus is 7,521 miles circumference, um, and Earth is 7,926. So Earth is just a little bit bigger than Venus. The asteroids, okay, irregular minor planets that orbit between Mars and Jupiter. Let's see, Jupiter. Diameter 88,846 miles. Goodness. And the temperature 230 degrees, 234 degrees Fahrenheit. Kind of stays the same. Negative 148 Celsius. So it's dang hot on Jupiter. I would think that it would be cold because it's out in space. And Saturn is 74,898 miles in diameter, and the temperature is 288 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is 178 degrees Celsius. And Uranus, diameter 31,764 miles, and the temperature is, you know what? I was reading these wrong. My glasses are not working. It's negative for those planets. It's negative. Okay, I was right. So Jupiter is negative 234 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturn is negative 288 degrees Fahrenheit. And then Uranus is negative 357 degrees Fahrenheit. And then Neptune is negative 330 or 353 degrees Fahrenheit. You know what's wild is I just noticed that this doesn't have Pluto on it. And I literally got this at Lowell Observatory, and Pluto was discovered at Lowell Observatory. But they're going to go along with that nonsense that Pluto's not a planet. That's that's wrong. That's wrong. That's so wrong. Let me read these. With the elements in space, that's cold. What would it be to keep Mercury together? It's heavy metal like the moon. Oh, and the G forces as well. And then anhydrous ammonia is negative 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's without water. Um, and it's and such. That's why it's caustic like acid, finding moisture. The moon rang. Oh, yeah, it did. I remember that when they hit it. How does that happen? I mean, I definitely think that there's something going on. Like there's so many peculiar things about our moon. Um, there's there's so many what is the word? Um, there's so many anomalies about the moon compared to all other space and all other planets and all other elements. It's almost like it was created and it's just there and it's kind of like monitoring Earth, maybe possibly. I mean, if you get into Greek mythology, um, Hades, he married Persephone because she went down into the underworld and she ate a pomegranate. And so once she ate that pomegranate, she was not allowed to leave. But then her mom was so beside herself that she had lost her daughter, Demeter. So Zeus made a deal with Hades and said, like, okay, you can have her 6 months out of the year. And the other 6 months she has to spend on the top of the earth, above the underworld. And so a lot of people don't know this part of the story, but for the 6 months that she's up above the underworld, Hades has a special mirror down in the underworld, and he uses it to reflect onto the moon. And when he does that, everybody else that's on the earth that's looking at the moon, he can see them and he can know what's going on up here. And it's his way to keep an eye on Persephone when she's not under in the underworld with him. But my point is, I think a whole lot of mythology is actually like kind of like accurate. And we've just been raised in this society that wants to keep us from believing anything fantastical. They just want us to believe this thing, that we need to go to work, we need to make money and pay taxes. That as above, so below. I love that. Okay. I have so many theories about the Catholic Church. I love Jesus and I believe in Jesus. And I definitely believe that there is a God. I mean, there is absolutely a God. There is absolutely that somewhere out there. But I think that organized religion is wrong. It's a business. And I think everybody's spirituality is unique to their very own selves. And I think that the Catholic Church really might be kind of like the biggest evil thing just because it's all black magic. I mean, if you learn anything about black magic, and you should learn about black magic if you don't want to be influenced by it, because if you don't learn about something, you can't know when somebody's using it on you. So but yeah, I went to a mass and I was just like, oh my gosh, you're talking about drinking blood and eating a body, and there's just all these idols. And really, I think God said, have no other idols before me. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, so Tino Laponi. I don't know what the 19th Amendment is, but you know what I do have? I have this. We can look at it. We can read it. But yeah, I don't agree with organized religion. You don't have to, man. Okay, so I'm just going to have to actually count them because I do not know Roman numerals. I feel like it's bonehead right now. Okay, these are just articles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. I mean, okay. So it says after 1 year from the ratification of this article, the manufacture, sale, or transportation of intoxicating liquors within the importation, therefore, into or the exportation thereof of the United States and all territories subject to the jurisdiction thereof for beverage purposes is hereby prohibited. Um, I mean, I do think that alcohol is not great, but am I reading the wrong one? Did this have anything to do with religion? Or am I just kind of getting confused? It's very much possible that I could be confused. Oh, wow. So neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the parties shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction, except for everyday life and work. Count again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Um, okay, so you did say 19, right? Um, the right of you, the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Is that the one I was? Okay. So what should it say? What do you, okay? What is your what do you believe? What is your argument? I'm not trying to be a smartass. It gave women the right to vote. Oh my goodness! I went through all this work just for it to go there. Um, this is the thing. I am very, very old fashioned. And I have a lot of opinions that are not popular. Um, I believe that men and women are not equal because if we were equal, I would be sitting here with a penis, and I'm not. I have a vagina, I have a uterus. You know, I prove your point. Well, I mean, cool, whatever. You're not going to get me upset because I'm blessed and I'm beautiful and I'm happy, um, and I'm authentic. And this is my channel. I didn't have to go jump into somebody else's live stream where they're having a good time to try to insult them. So my point is, I feel like I feel like there should definitely be a lot more regulations around voting because quite obviously voting is actually a joke in the United States currently, as we're finding out. Well, as we've kind of been knowing, but as we're finding out. I feel like there should be like some kind of like an education type situation where people that want to vote, like they have to go and sit and participate, like watch so much of, like they should be required to watch debates on the people that they're voting for, you know. And I also feel like politicians that say that they're going to do certain things when they are running, I feel like they should be held accountable for that as well. But I mean, you have the right to think whatever you want. You totally have the right. you you believe what you want. I mean, I feel like, oh yeah, man, I have a lot of thoughts, and I don't know if I really want to just. I was just gonna paint and just hang out and just kind of bullshit. um, but no, I can. I have a lot of views that are. First of all, I believe that there is two sexes because there is, because of biology and science. I also believe just because someone should be able, or just because someone can do something, doesn't mean that they should. Um, I get really, it sucks in 2026 to be a woman who has kind of old fashioned values and desires and beliefs in life to exist in 2026, because there was this like whole feminist movement that just kind of got in everyone's faces so aggressively. We can do the same. We can do it. We're equal. We're better even. Neither sex is better than the other. Both are necessary in order for life to exist or to happen. Um, but now there's a big majority of men who don't even try, you know, don't even try to be chivalrous or anything like that, because women have been telling them, I can do it myself. I can do it myself for good, good Lord, like over 50 years now. Um, yeah, I think there's definitely like the females in the United States. I think there's a lot of females that definitely I wouldn't claim them being female, but there is a lot of females that are very intelligent, and they are good too. I mean, but I do think that you're entitled to your opinion, and I think that my opinion is correct too. There should be, I think people should just be required to know more about what they're voting for than what currently is what happens, because it seems to me that most politicians just promise a whole bunch of beautiful things and and never deliver on them. I mean, take a look at New York, and then history. If you don't learn about history, history will repeat itself. And there's a whole slew of people in New York that just thought they were going to get fucking free buses and shit, and now look at where they are. Socialism is, it doesn't mean you get to have every single thing that you want. It means that the government tells you the one thing that you will have. Like, how do these people, I figured people in New York would be intelligent. How did this even happen? How? Um, Best Meister. What do you mean? Oh, lesbian painting in the background. I love that. Um, no, I'm very much just a regular, naturally born biological female who is attracted to men. Um, I just think that the female form is beautiful. So, I would never do this myself. So I kind of, when I do paint, I like to paint things that I would never actually do, or paint things that, I feel like I couldn't actually do. And I know I could never do this because I just am not that. I'm just not. But I'll paint it. Waylon. Oh, okay. You're just an enlightened 6'4" dude. Well, that's awesome. I did. I did, Hank. Thank you. that's how I started this video. Is I was painting, and then I got to talking to Smiggled a little bit, and I got off on a tangent, which I do. Just happens. Did I mention I'm 6'4"? Well, I mean, you can see a lot of things. I'm 5'3". I'm as tall as her. I'm going to look and see through the rest. What is history Amorite? What is that? Am I right? Okay. Amorite. It sounds like something that I would be reading in the Bible, which I kind of do read that too. So, sorry. It's mostly just kidding. Kids don't need to hear about this. That's so funny. Oh, what is my gender? I have 2 daughters. I'm a female. I was born that way. I did. Joker. Oh my goodness, that kind of scares me. I did make this. The laughing. Okay. I'm not gonna say it, but the Joker's kind of stressing me a little bit. Thank you very much. Um, Joker has a nice smile too. You know what's funny too? Is up until a week ago, I was working in the psychiatric acute care unit for 2 years. But I finally got tired of that and I quit and I just started a new job today and life is beautiful. Really. Thank you so much. I look prettier than the painting. That's so funny. The Joker ain't 6'4". You're right about that. You are right about that. I have not read Jane Foster. Oh, really? Who's the liar? Is Joker really 6'4"? Okay. Thank you. Like brown. My eyes are like brown. Or no, you can't really see them. Brown. What? What looks better in this scenario? My personality says I am. That's so Joker. That's so Joker. Um, I don't know this Joker, do I? These paintings right here? Or the ones behind this one? This one is multiple naked girls. That one right there, I feel like that one might get my video taken down because that is a vagina. This is, there you go. And just a girl. And Another girl. They also do some Halloween stuff. You are so funny, Eric Johnson. I'm absolutely not. But I do know lots of lesbians, and you know what? Lesbians do have money for art. So, some very, very, very good customers of art. Jesus does love me. Jesus loves you too. Miguel here from California. Buenos noches. This patriarchal art. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Does being does being a woman just automatically just become and make this patriarchal? Is that really? I think that's like a little bit narrow-minded for you, um, Uncle Feaster, or whatever. Yeah, what's your name? Feastmeister. I think that. To I think that we cross paths in the psychiatric ward. So the Joker that I know, I think has absolutely been in the psychiatric ward, but not at the time that I worked. But the Joker I know would probably have asked that question. There's so many messages held for review. My goodness. Hi, Jeremy Johnson. Welcome back. My secret is safe here. Baja, California. Thank you so much. Is it Adriana? Thank you. And thank you, Miguel. Corey, California, what's up? Welcome back. What other painting? Over where? That one? That's that's a vagina. It's a painting. It's a commission. It's for someone already. I am a card reader. I mean, it's in the title. Just nobody's asked me a question yet. So, well, I take that back. There was one person in the beginning of the stream who asked me a question. It was in Spanish, so I don't know if I asked the right question, but I tried. Thank you, Caleb, very much. Thank you very much. Daniel Schramm said hi. Hi. I love that. I love that. I give you rupee. What's up, Auntie? Word. What's my painting? We've also been doing a little bit of the Constitution. A little bit of light reading. Joker. That's so funny. I do feel young. I don't need help. Thank you. Q Life. Hi. King Baker. Goofy. Goofy. Ah. Did I paint this? Yes, I did. I'm still painting it. Still painting it. It's not finished yet. I have a camel I give. You know, if I had room for a camel, I would totally take that. Joshua's. Um, I think I did just now. I mean, there's still so many more paintings in my car. Hmm. Here's the Black Dahlia. Lucy, my favorite. I did show I showed all of my other paintings. I just don't want to get up right now. Okay, I will get up one more time. Um, so again, the vagina. Okay, so I didn't show y'all this. This one is not a girl. This is my not my camel, but my llama. But it's like all 3D. Um, Living Dead Girl inspired. Fiona Apple. Dia de los Muertos, Santa Maria, or Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia's patron saint of the blind. Cats are looking at me like, what are you doing? Thank you, Smiggled. It's all for sale. Well, except for the vagina. And also, I mean, I guess everything is for sale. I mean, they haven't paid me for it yet, so I guess everything is for sale. Thank you. Thank you for your help, too. Very much. I was wondering if you had left or if you were still there. Thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you. Where can we place our bids? I mean, I don't know how to even do that, I guess if you really wanted it, like, you could do a super chat for how do I even do that? How do I even do that? I'm not tech savvy. I'm just an artist. Where do I do auction off my art? I guess like eBay? I don't know. Do I need to get on to like TikTok and do this? Thank you. So yeah, you would just have to do a super chat and then email me your address so I could mail it to you. In my channel description, I have my email address. I also have my Cash App. I don't typically do other. I don't do. I mean, I have a TikTok. I don't really do TikTok that much because the whole different crowd of people, and I feel like I just get stupid every time I open that up. Like it just zaps brain cells. You know what? Done 728. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that because that really does help me a lot. It really does. And if I get enough people to subscribe, one day I won't have to work. I'll just be able to sit here. So I should make a site and link it in my bio. You're right, Josh. You're right. You are very right. Thank you, Joker. You didn't ever tell me though, do I know you, Joker? I can't see who you are. Thank you, Dun728. Thank you so much. I have confident look in my eyes. I do, Joker. I'm very confident. I've had to be that way. I've had to learn to be that way. And it sometimes really pisses people off. That's okay. Okay. Well, still going to be painting. Going to be painting, doing this blessed life that I have, which it's very blessed. I love this. I was saying that earlier. I'm so lucky. I get to sit here in my own place. I have food. I have a job. I've got all of you people just giving me amazing, amazing compliments and confidence, subscribing to my channel. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just vibing. Thank you. Like, life is beautiful. Thank you. Joshua's. I mean, I feel like that's, yeah, but isn't that how Joker's supposed to be? It's mad weird, right? But actually, these are the best. These are the best shoes ever. I love them. They're like wearing nothing. I probably do look better with shoes off. But I'm not going to take my shoes off. You know what, Joshua's? That's what I started doing tonight. I'm not a great multitasker. Like, I started talking and I got away from this painting. That's actually the plan. Got to somehow get this background going on of this like seedy bar that she works at. To capture the mood. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. And I won't lie. I mean, I've got really pretty feet. I really do. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed with so many things in life, you know? God was very nice to me when he made me. I also feel like though if I took my shoes off, like there are so many things that will get your video like flagged or taken down on YouTube because you know, you just got to be so careful. Right, Joshua's? Well, you don't get flagged for no shoes off. I mean, how do you know? How do you know? It's possible that you do. Very possible that you do. You can get flagged for so many little things. Absolutely. You know what? I got flagged, especially when I did post some videos on TikTok. I got flagged for my cup. Fuck off. I'm painting. It was sitting like right there in the picture where I was throwing the cards down. Got got taken down. Joshua. That's a good question. Are you from India? I'm gonna ask the cards if Joker is from India. Hello, wow. Poor like an Indian. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Y'all are giving me so much confidence in my art. What does Joker need for me to tell him? Well, that was fast. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. Beautiful, brand new big love. The Sun reversed and the Hanged Man. Wow, you're in love. You're in love. Um, you have a whole brand new love coming, but it looks like there's a big unhappiness, kind of like you're sad. The Sun reversed, Leo. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Smiggle. Thank you so much. Yeah, the cards say that you're a bit sad, but there's a whole big love. What's the Sun reversed? What are you sad about? It's really sad. You know what? You don't have to tell me. The cards will tell me. What is Joker sad about? What is Sun reversed for Joker? Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Um, okay, so This is Joker right here, Two of Swords, feeling very cut off, very protective of himself, feeling like he can't see anything new. He can't open his heart up to anything new. And possibly it's because of a Queen of Swords, an Aquarius female, possibly. She she's very much like she doesn't put up with bullshit. She cuts it out big time. Thank you, wow. Do we know Joker, Joshua? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Thank you. I got them at Zinni. These are I ordered some other really cute glasses and I like them a lot. Like everybody has these really big frames and I guess they're really trendy right now and they kind of irritated me until I got some for myself and I have progressives and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I fucking love this huge lens because I can see forever and there's not these, there's not this. There's no breaking in anything." But someone at my previous job brought to my attention that they make me look like that they make me look like I don't want to say it and sound rude, but they make me look like kind of like a woke like feminist. And I was like, "Oh god, I can't ever wear these again." No, that's not the look I'm going for. Thank you so much. Wow. Joshua's? Yes. Okay. I can. I can do that. Thank you so much. Wow, Jay. Thank you. It's my favorite thing to do ever is paint. My favorite thing. What do we need to tell Joshua's? What do we need to tell Joshua's? What do we need to tell Joshua's? Where'd it go? Oh, okay, Tower. Wow. Okay, so the Magician, bottom of the deck, Virgo, Gemini energy, and then the Tower. Joshua, you need to know that. I don't know. Do you know things that are falling apart, or are you trying to make something fall apart? Because it kind of looks like possibly you're trying to make something fall apart. You're trying, like, I'm just saying, like, this is the Magician. He's doing magic. He's absolutely trying to make something happen with all of the elements. Everything is all in his favor. Um, and it's like trying to make something fall apart. This is the Tower. This is a complete tumbling down of a building. There's a man and a woman falling. It's just like a catastrophe. Tell me more. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Hi. Okay. So the Queen of Cups reversed, this is like a mother figure. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but she's absolutely a mother. I don't know if she's like your mother, if she's like a baby mama, if she just has kids, but she's not in the picture. She's very manipulative. She uses people's emotions to get them to do whatever she wants them to do. Um, she's like a very selfish, loving person. Like she loves herself. And she only cares about her feelings. And then the Page of Pentacles reversed. So that's like somebody losing money, losing a job opportunity. So did she take your job? Did she take your job opportunity? Did she take your opportunity for a job? Did she take away your money? and you want things to kind of like fall apart for her because she took your money. What is Joshua's advice? Let's just ask that. What is Joshua's advice? Joshua, your advice is Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Your advice is to focus on love, focus on goodness, focus on absolutely love. Like there's some kind of brand new love coming in that's in your life right now. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So there's definitely a job that's like lost. There's a job that's lost. And that, you know what? The job that's lost, it's for the best. It's for the best. Okay. So, you know, you need to rest and you need to take care of yourself and you need to recuperate. That's what you need to do. Okay. Because, I mean, if you don't, it could turn into something serious as far as your health goes. That's your advice. I hope that that was helpful, Joshua. Whoa, babe. I want to get you a card. Jupiter Jazz. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Thank you for being here. I started painting and then we started talking. So, but yeah, this is the new painting. I kind of like her. I kind of like the colors. Oh, absolutely. Wow, Jay or Jay Bay. Wow, Bay. Sorry, I'm very blind, and the writing is very small on my phone. Just lost your job and you're going to school right now. Oh my gosh, is mad accurate. I mean, I don't mean to be like tooting my own horn, but I've been reading cards for a long time. So, and I'm pretty good with my intuition. We're pretty good with it. It should be like my business, but it's just not. It's like my fun, my kind of side hustle. Maybe it will grow into my business. But yes, okay. Wow, Bay. You need to just do that, Joshua's. Just focus on love, be happy, do that, but also you need to really remember to rest. That's definitely a thing. Okay, Wow, Bay. What do we need to tell Wow, Bay? What do I need to tell Wow, Bay? What do I need to tell Wow, Bay? What do I need to tell Wow, Bay? Okay. Justice on the bottom of the deck. I mean, this deck is so old. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to see. It's a very old deck. I've had it for a long time. Justice, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, wow, babe. Fuck yeah, look at you getting justice. Justice is being served. Whatever is going on, you're able to take care of yourself. You're able to buy yourself a fucking falcon if you want to. You know, you have your own gun, you have your own garden, you have your own finances, you have more than enough to be able to take care of yourself. This is absolute beautiful, thriving independence. But then also justice on the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if somebody was, Ten of Cups reversed. That's like a family, a loss of a family. Tell me more about the Justice card. Can you tell me more about like what the Justice is? Tell me more. King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so possibly it's coming from some kind of family situation that didn't work out. It was supposed to be a happily ever after family. It may have been at one point in time. But then this King of Wands, which is a Aries, Taurus, or not Aries and Taurus. I mean, I guess it could be a Taurus since it came out of my mouth, but Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, fire sign male. It looks like possibly, I don't know, he's the reason why you're getting justice, or you're getting justice. It has something to do with him. And Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity, a brand new money opportunity. Maybe he took your opportunity. What is Wow Bay's advice? What is Wow Bay's advice? What is Wow Bay's advice? Okay, your advice is, this is the King of Wands, or not the King of Wands, the King of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. So that's absolutely somebody who knows the rules, who is breaking the rules, who has broken the rules. That card seems, that energy goes really great with the Justice, because this is like a person who really knows the rules. Like this person, the King of Swords reversed, well, when he's upright, he could even be working in like law enforcement or in the judicial system. Like he really knows what the rules are and what the laws are, and he is breaking them, um, and manipulating them to get what he wants to go and to get things to go in his favor. Now, the advice is again this Nine of Pentacles and then also the Six of Wands. Like your justice is coming to you, and it's coming to you in such a way that like people are praising you. Like there's a group of people that are getting together and they're like congratulating you. They're telling you, you know, you did an amazing job. You won. You're victorious. You won over this situation. So absolutely go out, shine, flaunt your victory, flaunt your justice. It's a really big deal. There's a lot of attention coming to you. Talk about it. Talk about your justice. Talk about the situation. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, exactly accurate. I've been having this big family fight lately. Okay. Wow. You're welcome, Wow Jay. Thank you for being here. Hey. I want a fucking falcon too. I literally do. Someone sent me a Facebook video, a Facebook Reels, and like, you know how sometimes when they send you a video, it'll play a clip of a video before it plays the actual one that they try to send you. It did that, and my internet wasn't working very well, and it was this Native American man holding a falcon, and he was talking to like white people, if you support indigenous lives, like come and walk with us. And then my internet started working again, and I didn't get to hear where he said to go walk, but I was just like, fuck yeah, I want to walk with you. You've got a fucking falcon on your hand, you know? It probably was AI, but it might not have been. I don't know. But I couldn't find it. After I went back and I tried to look, couldn't find it. But I was like, hell yeah, I'll walk with you. It was like a really snowy place, so it's absolutely not, because I am like basically in the middle of a reservation right now, but it's not snowy here. So you're welcome, Lajay. Okay, so let's see. Smuggles. What do I need to tell Smiggled? 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 Okay, Knight of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords. Okay, so Gemini energy, lots of air energy. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of possible like lies and gossip that's being spoken. I don't know if it's about you. I don't know that specifically, but it might be. There's been a lot of really fast messages. Like it's gossip. It's somebody who is spreading lies, spreading rumors, and it looks like this is your feeling, kind of feeling trapped in the middle of an ocean, guarding your heart, not allowing yourself to see anything or take anything in that's new for fear that it might not be what you want it to be, so to speak. The Knight of Swords reversed, though, that's Gemini energy. It's absolutely like someone communicating a lot of lies. What is Smiggled's advice? What is Smiggled's advice? The Page of Cups sideways and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I mean, the world is behind the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know who the Queen of Pentacles is to you, but she is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo female. She is this woman who is very concerned with material gain. She's very concerned with money. She may even lie to people and say that she like has all of this money and she really doesn't. She's absolutely just very, very, very greedy. Like, that's the most important thing to her. She may tell people she owns like businesses and that she makes all of these decisions and she has like all of this power when it comes to money, but she really does not. And she's actually in kind of like a big struggle. Like, she wants to get out of that, obviously. Obviously, she wants to get out of that. But it kind of looks like, I don't know if that's going to work out for her or not. The Page of Cups sideways, it fell out sideways. Somebody is wanting an apology. Somebody's trying to give an apology. Somebody's receiving an apology. The advice in this situation is, if she apologizes to you, I mean, I think maybe just kind of sit on it, table it for a little bit, and just try not to think about it too much. Don't really accept it. Don't really do anything either way, because that's what the cards say. Because that's what the cards say. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, oh, yeah. I mean, my cards kind of told me that. But, that happens when you're just like not a nice human. Eventually it does. What's how I get ancient wisdom? I would hunt down a falcon just to be in your presence. Man, I would love a fucking falcon. So there's this place right by the Grand Canyon called Raptor Ranch. And I went there and I got to hold a falcon. Like the coolest fucking day of my life. Literally. I love birds so much, but falcons, yes. But you know what? Last year I got to see a golden eagle. Not everybody gets to see those. I did. There's a lot of beautiful birds here. Thank you, Joker. I hope that you would just catch it, in a humane way, or maybe just send some kind of a smoke signal to me that like this falcon is on the way. It's about to be flying in the eastern sky, something like that. Back to Smiggled though. Don't, just don't, just don't. Okay, apparently I went out, my internet went out or something, because it just told me you're alive. So I don't know what all y'all missed. I don't know where we left off. Um, and oh my goodness, Asim, hello. I'll say good morning. I don't know what I'm thinking. Good evening. Thank you. Which one? I have I have a couple. Did you see Hudson? Oh, that's Rory. She's the little asshole. I mean, she's cute. She's a kitten. I love her. But she peed in my bed. Yeah. I went and did laundry. She peed in my bed. So I have to do laundry again tomorrow. She just did this today. What are you doing? She came from a coworker, and the other cats have been adopted from the Humane Society. And so it's my theory that the other cats have been to jail before. And so they're like so appreciative and they're just like the sweetest things in the world. And she just came from my coworker's house. She's kind of just like a brat. Look at her, put her butt in the air. She's like, huh, kiss my ass. No, she's a sweetie. She's got her own special personality, but man, she pissed me off. She peed in my bed. I have to go. I don't have a washer and a dryer here. I have to load everything up, go to the laundromat. Your cats are too. Thank you so much, Asim. You know what, Joker? You might be onto something there. That might just work. My life started to slowly start to become back to normal around the 15th of January 2026. Let me kind of like, I mean, you know, everything in my life all starts in my head. So I will go ahead and say that around that time, I had some serious thoughts going on in my head where I was like, what's going on? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And they all culminated into some very big life decisions. So, you know, yeah, you're onto something. Asim is very good. You're good with the planets, right? The planets, like astrology. Okay. My cat's names are Tic Tac and Clover. Oh my gosh. Tic Tac, Tic Tac. Big black tiger. Oh, big tic tac, big black tiger. I love that. That's so good. That's awesome. Um, my other ones, they're really this is on like a whole stand, but they're sleeping together so adorable right now. I'm gonna try to move this whole thing. I'm probably gonna knock a bunch of things over. There they are. So that's Grace, and then Hattie Beans. Hattie Beans is the ginger, and Hattie Beans is my firstborn kitty cat. She's the very first cat I ever adopted, and she's like my soulmate. She's really sweet. She's an orange cat though. She can be mean. She can be really mean. But that's how they show love. That's how they show affection is like bite the shit out of you. But I tell her she's a lion. Hi, little Rory. Hi, little Rory. You're not gonna pee on my bed again. Meow. She's like, feed me cat food. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Okay. Now, after 11/3/2026, Jupiter goes direct. Get ready for financial gains. Just caution period, March 15th or April 15th. Lots of accidents. An earthquake can happen. Well, shit, because we're literally right on a major fault line right here. So thank you. Thank you very much. Oh wow, there's literally all volcanoes all around here. I love it. Uh let's see. The show of life, yes, she did. She does need a timeout. You know what? Um so she's kind of spoiled. I feed her like wet cat food anytime she asks for it. And then she did that. So today she's definitely just getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. She's not getting any more special cat. And so she's been walking around kind of like, yeah, why are you not feeding me? I'm hungry. I'm starving. I never get to eat. Yeah, right? Hi, Rory. She's like, yeah, I think I might go pee in the bed again. She probably will. I don't know how to fix it. She does this. It's been a long time. She did it when I first got her, And somebody I read online that it's like she doesn't feel like she's part of the group, but and that made sense because my other cats are kind of like, who the fuck is this cat? Like, what are you doing? Why are you bringing this little thing here? And but now they all get along and nobody's mean to each other. My one boy cat, that's like his girlfriend. They're always playing. So I don't know why. I think she's just being in my bed just to be an asshole. Shut up and answer me, woman. Mikey Daly. Are you like when I talk like a cat? That's so funny. Um, I don't. They don't like to get dressed up though. They don't like to get dressed up. I mean, they have clothes. I mean, this is Hudson's tie. We can put Hudson's tie on him. He can be business Hudson. He can be the project manager. He can definitely do that. Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is. Um, this is just a girl. This is just a girl. Oh yeah, my necklace fruit glasses. Yeah, I love it. Somewhere along the lines, Jupiter Jazz joined, and I have been shuffling these, and I really want to get a card for Jupiter Jazz. Um, because I don't know if she's still in. I don't know if she's still in there, but I definitely want to get a card for Jupiter Jazz. And then I will get you one too, Asim, and you, Mikey, if you want. But Jupiter Jazz. Jupiter Jazz. What do I need to tell Jupiter Jazz? Jupiter Jazz. Okay. There's a lot of sixes, Jupiter. Four of Swords reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. So somebody was going to go home. Somebody was going to sail to safety, but they can't now. There's not going to be a reunion. Don't want to go home. Don't want to go. Yeah, there's just something about like, oh, it's not even a happy reunion. It's a broken contract. Yeah, not going home. Someone broke a contract. So you're not wanting to go back home because the person at home broke the contract, or not allowing someone to sail back to safety, because again they broke a contract. It's like a monetary contract. They were very much unfair. They took all of the money. They didn't split it the way that it was supposed to be split. um, and then also we have the Ten of Wands reversed, so that's kind of like, I don't know if that was a situation that was stressing you out or maybe taking up space in your mind, but whatever the case is, it's not bringing you down anymore. What is Jupiter Jazz advice? What is Jupiter Jazz's advice? What is Jupiter Jazz's advice? Asim, I was just thinking about you the other day. What is Jupiter Jazz's advice? Okay, Jupiter Jazz, your advice is Malanta. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the World with the King of Wands reversed. Okay, so I don't feel like the advice is telling you that you need to go and steal something, but I feel like the advice is telling me that with this King of Wands reversed, it's Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy, but he's definitely kind of like a good time guy. He's definitely very charming. He's definitely very pretty good looking. He he definitely uses his charm and his charisma to get things that he wants. Pretty sexual kind of a guy, sexual type of energy. Um, I feel like this is more along the lines of your advice is this person, I don't know, this person stole something from you, or if this person is actually being like stolen from, like if this person is getting some kind of a karma. But there's definitely this Five of Cups energy where somebody is going through a lot of grief. It looks possibly like he is going through a lot of grief. It looks like possibly he may have put you through a lot of grief. Um, and then the world, like there's something with this situation that's like coming to a close. Okay, it's just coming to a close. Maybe you that's the advice, is you need to close this situation out. Maybe you need to accept that you're not going to get what this person took, you're not going to get it back. um it's a possibility that this person stole from more than just you, or more than one person. Maybe even took something while somebody was in the process of grieving, like someone suffered a loss, a serious loss, and then while that person was distracted grieving, they came in and took more things. The world just tells me that that is like, that needs to close out, that needs to complete, that needs to be finished. Yeah, the Fool is behind that. Like some, and a whole new thing needs to be started, or a whole new adventure needs, a whole new door needs to be opened in whatever place this situation took in your life. I'm pretty thirsty. Mikey, you're gross. You're gross. Let me let me ask my cards about you. Why is Mikey Daily gross? Why is Mikey Daily gross? Why is Mikey Daily gross? The World reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. So because you have unfinished business, that's why you're gross. That doesn't really tell me a whole lot. Queen of Swords reversed. Ah, you have unfinished business because you don't get to do the things that you want to do, because there is some kind of woman in your life who, it's like it's her way or the highway, that's it. You don't get to be yourself because of her. That's why. And she's full of shit. Interesting. Okay. So yes, Asim, I was thinking about you like 2 days ago. I was wondering if you were still like at sea with all of everything that's going on in the world. And I hope that you're safe. What can I tell Asim? What can I tell Asim? What can I tell Asim? Hi. King of Pentacles, that just kind of flipped itself around but didn't fall out. What can I tell Asim? Okay. Ten of Wands reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Goodness, Three of Pentacles reversed. There's just a lot of things that are just like not happening. Goodness, this is really confusing. This is a lot of cards. They fell out in a mess. I mean, the most important thing is in all of this is the need, the desire, the urge, feeling the need to be putting a lot of projects in between you and everybody else to protect yourself. That is turning around, so that's good. I mean, it just looks kind of like there was some kind of school thing, training thing that didn't really work out, a broken heart. There's not a reunion with somebody from like your childhood. And then the Three of Cups reversed, like that is definitely, it's not the Three of Cups reversed, it's the Five of Cups reversed, but there's three cups that are spilled over. Getting out of this feeling of grief, maybe from all of this loss. Maybe all of these cards are just telling me that you're finally getting to this point where you are not feeling like consumed with loss and possible failure, which that's very good. What is this team's advice? What is this team's advice? Okay, your advice, Hierophant reversed, the Lovers, Ten of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so I don't know if you're like, if you have a divorce or a serious relationship that like has not worked out for you in the past, um, possibly you thought this person was your soulmate. Your advice is don't give up. Don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing, because you've been struggling and carrying a heavy load for a really long time. And the Hanged Man tells me that there's going to be an opportunity for you to change your perspective in life, and you're going to be able to see the world from a brand new like vantage point. So you're going to be able to see clarity. You're going to be able to see why things happened the way that they did, and the why they're happening the way that they are. So the biggest advice is don't give up. That's the biggest advice. Don't give up, because you're carrying of this burden, especially when it comes to the Lovers. That's either questioning your own self-worth or questioning whether you've like lost a soulmate, or if you are gonna find a soulmate. It's about to end. So, and you're about to receive a whole bunch of clarity. So that's good. That's very good. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? You need food? Hudson looked at her like, what's wrong, girlfriend? God bless you, Asim. Oh my goodness. Be so safe. Truly. Be so safe. Well, I will pray that God just keeps you safe. And thank you for being here. What do you need? What do you need? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Why did you pee in my bed? Like, I don't want to talk about it. No, no. Thank you. I will. But I do think I'm going to end this live stream, because it's been, like, it's 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's Valentine's Day. It's been a very lovely, lovely stream. It really has been. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has been here, who is here. And thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel. And thank you for all of the beautiful comments and all of the praise, and just so many compliments to me and my art. I really appreciate that so much. And I love you all. I hope that I see you again in the next live stream, because I'll definitely do this. I'll do this again very soon. I love you all. Y'all have a good night.